Hi, guys. Firstly, I just want to say congratulations on the film. It was incredible. Both of you were super great in it. So I was just wondering, when you got the call saying that you both got the roles, what was your reaction like? Were you freaking out? Were you nervous?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I got a call from Steven Spielberg, and it was from an unknown number, so I'm trying to figure out who the heck it is, you know. So I pick up the phone like, who this? And then all of a sudden I hear Steven's voice, and I recognize it, and then I'm trying to like present myself professionally, so I'm like, oh, hi, Mr. Spielberg, how are you today? What brings you to my phone today? And then he's like, oh, please don't call me Mr. Spielberg, call me Steven, because I'll be calling you Bernardo from now on. And my jaw just dropped. I was trying to process all of that. I know my dad was upstairs, and somehow he found out that it was Steven on the other side of the line. So he's like listening in, trying to figure out what is being said. So it was a really happy moment, and I was just so excited to get ready to prepare for this role.
Sure.
I think I threw my phone at a wall. I think I reacted. I think I said, ah! And then I and then I chased after it and I picked it up. It was my agent, and I was like, "You're such a liar. You're lying." And I was quite overwhelmed. Yeah, that's like, and then
A hard thing to process.
I think it took me a second to process it, and I I I believe I had a healthy sob, and yeah, after that I was just excited to. But that initially, yeah, that's how I reacted.
Amazing. So there's such a great camaraderie between Bernardo and Chino. So I was just wondering for you guys, how did you build that on set?
Yeah, I think it just happened naturally. I feel like it was like that for a lot of the characters and a lot of the relationships within the characters. We just showed up on set, and I think what helped a lot is that we were just all so grateful and proud to be there and happy to be there, and everyone was just giving it, their entire soul, their heart over to this. We were so passionate, and everything was done with so much love that you could feel that dynamic also with the characters' relationships. And it was really a beautiful thing, because that's so rare to work in a project where every single person is so proud to be there, and we all know we're creating something beautiful together. So that definitely shows between all the characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just to piggyback. That's what I'm looking for. Piggyback off of that. It was very very easy. I mean, everybody was really excited. Everybody's enthusiastic. So like getting to know those people. I mean, we hung out a good amount outside of shooting, and it was a lot of fun getting to know each other. David was like my buddy off set, and we would like always hang out behind the trailers and talk about everything under the sun. It was pretty easy to cultivate that. So that like brothership sort of evolved on its own, outside of filming, before we really even had to put it on camera, which was great. Honestly, yeah, I'm really thankful for that. Everybody was very, very, and David, very, very, very easy to work with on and off set. Like, yeah.
Sure. And my next question would just be, in terms of like the film, there's so many beautiful scenes that, both of your characters are in. So for both of you, which were some that were your favorites to film or funnest?
I mean, I really loved the scene where we're in the before the dance at the gym, where I'm presenting Chino to Maria. I love that scene because I'm so excited to present Chino, my best friend, to my sister, and I want them to get along. And I'm just like kind of like giggly, waiting to see if there's like a spark there. And in my head, there's like this magnificent spark, but that's not the reality, I'm completely lost in the spark. And I just love the way Josh played that scene. You were so
I think that
so
was
good in that.
I think that was one of my first. It's funny. That was a pretty, I like that scene too. And it was a very easy scene to drop in because I think that was one of my first scenes I shot. So I was genuinely very nervous. So that was kind of fun because contextually that like worked really well.
Yeah.
But that was a really good scene. And it was fun to It was fun to do with you, David. I did like that one a
Yeah.
lot. I did like that one a lot.
And my final question for you both would just be, obviously West Side Story is such an iconic film. So what are you hoping that audiences get from this newer version?
I'm hoping that it kind of, it makes people question society and question the divisions and question how hard it is for us to understand each other and what we can do to better come together and unify, regardless of culture, race, age, whatever. That's not important. What's important is for us to unite and really care for each other. And I think that's the powerful message of this story, and that transcends time. This is why this story can be retold thousands of times, whether it's 1,000 years in the past, 1,000 years in the future. It's always relevant because it's an ingrained human problem that we've been dealing with since the beginning of human history, which is understanding each other and not killing each other, not being afraid of each other. And that's why I'm so passionate about this project. And I think everyone was so passionate about this project because it means something. It's a powerful message that transcends time.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think up was the amount of times in the film where you think about, like, if this or that sentiment was just communicated, and if people decided to be understanding, it's really all it takes to avoid tragedy and to avoid needless harm. And just even having the open-mindedness to just understand, or just to look at something through a different lens, making that decision. I think you see a lot in this movie that not happening. And it gets very frustrating at a certain point because a lot of things are quite avoidable. And I think that's what makes it so immersive. And also, I think it makes that message very clear. And I hope people take that away.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you guys both so much for your time.
Thank you.
Congrats again on
Thank
the
you.
film.